Good morning, YouTube gang. It's MLB DFS coming to you live and direct. Here to give you my favorite 5 plays for today's only a 4-game slate. Today is the 19th of September. Hope everybody's having an amazing Thursday, man. Feel free to like the video. Please subscribe if you're new or just supporting me. I appreciate that love, man. And press that bell icon so you always stay notified for new videos. Let's jump into it, y'all. Going with some easy plays. I like Mike Clevenger. Obvious great play in my opinion. Now, he's only 11,800 on FanDuel. Get a $400 discount on DraftKings for 11,400. Nonetheless, a great play for Mike Clevenger here. I mean, he has a great ceiling, y'all. He's averaging around 62.5 fantasy points in the past 2 games versus Detroit at home, y'all. So he's averaging around 11 strikes against them, 0.5 errors in the past 2 games against them, averaging around 7 innings pitched as well, averaging around 236 WOBA, 113 ISO versus Detroit this year, and around 25% strike rate versus them. So I love this play for Clevenger at home, man, at the well. Got to go with Clevenger, man. I mean, you go with like a Kyle Hendricks. He's a great play, but nonetheless, with the high ceiling like Clevenger in this spot against Detroit with a horrible strike rate, go with Clevenger. Keep it moving. Now, going with our catcher spot. Now, for catcher, I definitely like Reese McGuire. All right, he's 52% advantage play against All right, he has a 955 OPS against lefties, and you already know when Reese McGuire crushes right, he's at 1.037 OPS. So definitely like this play. He's crushing Baltimore in the last 2 games at 28 and 22 fantasy point game against Baltimore recently, averaging 23.5 fantasy points in 2 favorable games as well. This is a 5.1 implied total for runs for this squad against Baltimore today. He's averaging around 16 fantasy points in 10 high-scoring games. He has 4 home runs, 7 out of 8 RBIs versus the righty position in the past 20 games. All right, and like I said, he had 27 fantasy point game last night. He has a better matchup versus who averages around a 6.67 ERA, 404 WOBA, 183 ISO versus left-hand bat. So definitely love this play with McGuire as catcher. All right, also you go first baseman. I'm gonna go back to the well with my man Trigger Trey doing work. I love what he's doing right now. He's been balling recently, y'all. So Trigger Trey, gotta go with him. 23 last game, 32, 19, 29, and last 2 games against Toronto in the past 5, tearing it up, man. So keep it going with Trigger Trey. 3,800 on FanDuel. He is 49 on DraftKings, but nonetheless, Trigger Trey is a great play. I definitely like the Baltimore and Toronto stack in this matchup for today. All right, let's go to our second baseman. Now, going to second baseman, I like Biggie O again, but we definitely got to look at some value plays. So, if he's not playing, if he's playing, I definitely like this play, but I was trying to do lineups with Big O, and I can't really fit him in my line, especially with the outfielder spot. It's hard to add in like Big O with this price tag at 3,900. If Luis Reyes on the Minnesota side, if he plays, I definitely will plug in Luis Reyes in this spot. But nonetheless, Big O's in a great play. He did well yesterday. He had 13, but he had 66 ceiling, 22 in the past 3 against Baltimore. But like I said, you need some savings somewhere, and someone that's out of the chalky side things. I think Luis Reyes is a cheaper play, so definitely like Big O nonetheless. All right, let's go to our third baseman. Third baseman likes to know, but like I said, we need some cheap plays. So a cheaper play like Rio Ruiz, man, in a great spot. He's 2,600 on FanDuel. He is 3,400 on DraftKings. He's 1 of 1 going against Font with a home run as well. So definitely like that, especially even though it's a small sample size. You have a guy with this caliber with cheap value play that could hit a home run, and you saw that he did hit a home run against Font. Why not go back to the well here? He had 13, 12 in the last 2 games against Toronto. Definitely a great play for Rio. Like I say, averaged 12 fantasy points in the past 2 games versus Toronto, and he had that home run against Font. So let's plug him in, hopefully do damage in this spot, because we definitely need some savings, especially if you want to add a Clevenger in your line. So I think Ruiz will be a great play to put in your lines. All right, let's go to our shortstop last play. At shortstop, I'm going to go with Jonathan Villar, man. He's been balling recently. 24% advantage play going against Wilmer Font, who has a 1.0 OPS against switch hitters, y'all. So definitely love Villar here. He's been crushing it recently. This is my guy for today. He's averaging 32 fantasy points in the past 2 games versus Toronto, with that 40 last game, with 25 in the past 2 games against Toronto, y'all. He had 2 stolen bases as well. He is a stat filler, so for sure, and he has a 4.466 slugging percentage, above his career average so far for this year. So definitely like that, man. So he's 3,600 on FanDuel, but we're looking at 4,800 on DraftKings. Still love him in this play. Jonathan Villar at my shortstop. Okay, now for the bonus, cause I know I could give you a outfielder. Just overall, I definitely want to go down to Randall Grichuk, man, in an amazing spot. 30,000 is too cheap to ignore here on FanDuel. 4,500 on DraftKings. Definitely love this play. He's been crushing it recently as well. So definitely want to go back to the well here with Grichuk. 4 home runs in the past 3 games, averaging 32 fantasy points, man. So he's balling. Definitely love this play for Grichuk going against man. So he's 842 OPS against righties. Grichuk's a great play, man. He's been balling. Plugging them back in here with 13.3 projection. Already know he can hit you with a 20 plus in this matchup. Already have done so in the past 2 games in the series with Baltimore, y'all. So those are my fave files with a bonus play with Grichuk, man. If you like my plays, give a thumbs up. Any questions or concerns with your lines, comment below using draft dashboard tools in the link in my description. So if you want access to my player pool, just sign up in the link in the description, y'all. Just ball out with me, man. So once you sign up, have the draft dashboard tools. You have the top players of the day, your MLB cheat sheet to give you the best plays of the slate, top pitchers, studs, mid-range value bats, and home run hitters in good spots, y'all. So that's great to know. Click on the menu bar, access to your sleepers, your studs. Click on your watch players, access to your plays, and with my picks as well for MLB DFS picks. Click that button up top for either DraftKings and FanDuel. Also check out the NFL side of things. So you have my plays for NFL side. I will have my fave 5 quarterbacks, running backs for today, and I will have my receivers and tight ends for tomorrow, so you can load up them great plays for Sunday, y'all. So I love y'all. Y'all collect that bag. It's MLB DFS, and y'all stay blessed. See y'all next video.